I'm Vignesh and welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud and AI Analytics. Hope everyone are doing good. So in today's video, we are going to see one of the important service in Google Cloud platform called Google Cloud Data Fusion. So this Cloud Data Fusion is a service which is a more like drag and drop tool, and this service which will be used mostly by the people who comes from the code free background. So we will see more about this service in depth, in detail in this video, and without any further delay, let's get started. So this is Cloud Data Fusion. Cloud Data Fusion is a fully managed cloud native enterprise data integration service for quickly building and managing data pipelines. So it is fully managed by Google Cloud Platform, and it is a cloud native service which is built by Google Cloud Platform itself, and it is an enterprise level data integration service for quickly building and managing data pipelines. So we'll be building more like ETL pipelines, ELT pipelines using this Cloud Data Fusion. So the Cloud Data Fusion web UI allows you to build scalable data integration solutions to clean, prepare, blend, transfer and transform data without having managed the infrastructure. So these are the things which will be used, will be doing as in the Cloud Data Fusion. The next thing is Cloud Data Fusion is powered by the open source project named as CDAP. And as I told you previously, it is code free. We don't need to worry about code, and it is just a drag and drop tool like Azure ML Designer. So it's just drag and drop, and there are totally 150 plus pre-configured connectors and transformations inside this Cloud Data Fusion. So the editions are available basically in three versions. One is developer, basic and enterprise level. So developer is nothing but edition provides a full featured edition for product exploration and development environment that is limited only with the zonal and limitations on execution environment. So we will be using, in our demo purpose, we will be using the same developer. The next one is basic. This edition provides comprehensive data integration capabilities. So users can build batch data pipelines, connect to any data source, perform code-free transformations. Limitations with this basic edition is on simultaneous pipeline runs, recommended for non-critical environment. And the third one is enterprise. So this enterprise is basically used in production level and then enterprise organization level. So this will be recommended for critical environment, that is for production level based. So the next thing is interfaces will be provided in two ways. One is using this code free web UI, that is from console, and next is using command line tool. But in our demo purpose, we will be using code free, that is from console. So in our demo purpose, we will be using data from GCS bucket, wrangle it. We will be using some transformation function as part of this wrangle, and we will write it to BigQuery. So these are some resource link. We can go through this resource link to explore the product in more depth and to understand in detail. So that's it. Enough of the theoretical session. Now we will jump into how to implement it practically. For that, I am opening my Google Cloud Console. So this is my Google Cloud Console. So this will be my dashboard. So you have to go to open the Cloud Data Fusion. You can navigate into Analytics. So if you see Analytics, so Analytics and Data Fusion. Click on this Data Fusion. That's it. So there are two different, one to create instances, the other one is permissions. So like I have already created that instance. I'll be showing the demo of this instance. The reason is it will take 20 minutes to create an instance. So click on this instance page, just give the demo, like instance name is demo in demo fusion -2, and that instance ID will auto populated, and description, this is a demo of data fusion, and region let it be like US East one, like I'll set US right down, and the version is 6.60, the current release, and the edition is, as discussed earlier, we will be using this developer version. And authorization, like the service account, no, when you are creating it, the first one, you have to grant the necessary permission like data fusion administrator, all those other related roles to this service account. then you can click on this create. So this instance creation will approximately take 20 minutes. So by like I have already created that instance, so we'll be using that instance for this demo purpose. So that instance is data fusion demo. Action is click on this view instance, you will get that data fusion page. Edition is developer, region is US Central 1, zone is US Central 1F, version is 6.60, encryption is Google managed, created is on 11th June and last updated is on 11th June. So this is the instance and this is the page, data fusion demo. Secure Skyline, this is my project ID, Secure Skyline 330603, and rest everything is auto populated by Google Cloud Platform. So this is the UI of Data Cloud Data Fusion. So we will be using this Wrangle option, and you can integrate with other on-prem SAS or other cloud sources like Blob, S3, all those things, and you can monitor from it here. You can monitor everything, what is the usage of Cloud Data Fusion, visualization, CPU, all those things you can monitor from here. Just click on this Wrangler. So as I told you earlier, we'll be using I have uploaded this user data.csv file in my cloud storage bucket. Using this Wrangler, we will be making some minimum transformation, and I'll show you what are the different transformation functions available, and finally we will be writing it to BigQuery. This is our demo in our use case. So for that I'll just delete this, and like if you see here, you can upload data from your local machine. You can upload get data from BigQuery, from database, from GCS cloud storage bucket. I have not created any database function, so that is why I have two BigQuery data set in my BigQuery tab, in my BigQuery screen, and rest everything like you can get data from Kafka, MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL, S3, Spanner, Cloud SQL. So I am reading data from my GCS bucket. So click on this cloud storage default, and this is the cloud storage bucket DL demo 01F. I have this CSV file here, user data.csv. Just click on this user data.csv. So it will move into it will take some time and it will move into the next screen. So here is where we will be making the transformation function. For currently I don't have any transformation steps, and I have one column, that is body. So employee ID, name, prefix, first name, middle, last name, everything, it is in comma separated file. That is, I have uploaded this in my cloud storage bucket. Inside that bucket, like DL demo 01F. So this is my demo bucket. So this is the way, like this is an employee ID. First you have to filter it, you have to parse it. So click on this parse, click on this parse. As I said, this is a CSV file and it is a comma separated file, and set first row as header. So apply on this. Now if you see, you will get all the columns here. Employee ID, name, prefix, middle name, last name, all those things we can get it here. And now we can delete this body column. So do this delete column, click on this delete column. Yeah, now if you see, from comma separated file, it has been loaded into a proper table, and there are totally 37 columns. And the transformation steps is like we have used parse and we have used drop body column. We can track it from here itself. And if you see employee ID, all those things, now we can make one transformation function on email. So to do that, you can go here. I'm sorry about that. Mask data, click on that mask data and custom selection. Just select first four letter and apply. So if you see, after masking, we are not able to view that first feature. Like there is one XXX column. So we will copy this and we will remove that, we will drop that column. So find and replace. So click on it, like delete column wrong. So filter, remove rows, value is, if I place it here and ignore case, just apply. So after that, you can see that row has been deleted from this column, and if you can see, the transformation function is also here. So if you click cross, it will again delete, it will redo it, and totally there are 9 rows and totally there are 37 columns. So you can do other as well, like for example, if you click on this and you can format, click on format, and you can convert everything to lowercase. So issue in compiling directives, so that is not done there. So again click on this and you can click on format and lowercase. So everything converted from F mail, like F cap F and cap M to small n. And similarly there are other functions also. For example, in date of joining, not in age of years, I'll hash this values. So what I'm going to do is hash, click on it, and there are many hash functions available. Just click on anything, like mismatch input string. So we can't do it. Instead I can do that on the, close this, I can do that on other column. So in December month, this is like minimum transformation which I'm trying to do. You can do lot on that. So there are many other functions, like I'm converting that into everything in the cap. So these are the minimum function. Once this is done, then click on this, create a pipeline. So after click on this, like batch pipeline, so it will take some time to load. So after once that is created, like we will be into this cloud data fusion. So these are the minimum function which we'll be doing as part of data wrangler. So yeah, now if you see, it got created. Now click on this transformation function. These are the source function, BigQuery, all the other source. In our case, GCS file is our source. Similarly, there are transformation functions. There are different transformation functions which we will be exploring in the upcoming videos. And the analytics function like data catcher, deduplicate, distance, joiner, group by, row normalizer. The sync will be BigQuery. Click on this, drop it and establish the connection, and click on this align. So it will get aligned properly. Close this function and just click on this BigQuery properties. Before that, go into this BigQuery. Go into this BigQuery. So yeah, so reference name is BigQuery sync, and dataset, project ID, everything we will get it from BigQuery. So I'll be using this fusion check. Click on this dataset, copy this dataset ID, come here and dataset project ID, paste it here, and dataset name will be my fusion check, and table name will be demo fusion third, and rest everything let it be same. And there are many other columns, so we have to delete some column names. That is, I'm doing it off random one. So I'm deleting few columns. This is just for demo, so I'm deleting few columns, and just click on this validate. You will get no errors found. If there are any errors, you have to make sure that error is resolved. Just click on it and then click on this deploy. So before that, name your pipeline. So data fusion demo 3, save on it and deploy. Now you will be deploying the pipeline. So it has got saved. So yeah, if you see, like there are config functions, schedule, stop, run, and if you can see runtime arguments, if you have any runtime argument like logs, the current status is deployed. So start time, duration, warnings, errors, all those things you can find it from here. And data fusion demo 3, from this configure, you by default it will be configured to dataproc. So data fusion will be configured with dataproc. Similarly, data prep will be configured with cloud data flow. That pipeline config is on, engine config, transformation push down, resources. So I'm using the default resource itself, driver and executor. Pipeline alert, as of now I didn't configure any pipeline alert. If you wanted to schedule, you can schedule every 10 minutes, 30 minutes, hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, repeats every day, starting it. For now we are not going to schedule it as well, and just click on this run option. So once it starts provisioning, so if you open the dataproc, you can see on dataproc cluster is getting provisioned. So to do that, I'll open this dataproc. So So you can open on this data proc and you can see cluster has been getting provisioned. So yeah, it will start with CDAP. So this is the cluster and total worker node is 0. It is creating a single node cluster. Schedule the deletion, data proc staging, this is the bucket name, and US Central 1 location US Central. It will take some around 3-4 minutes to schedule to provision it. So this is the bucket. So it is in provision state. I'll be back once this got succeeded. So I'll be back once that is got succeeded. Till that I'll pause that video. So if you see, it took around 2 minutes to create the data proc cluster provision. Now it got provisioned. Now if you see, it is in the starting state. So it will again take some 2 minutes or it will take completely 4 minutes to do this process. So now cluster has been provisioned, and from provisioning it is in the starting state. So the data fusion has been started. So again it will take some time, like again 2 minutes, we have to wait for 2 minutes to get this status done. So now it is in the running state. So our pipeline has started, data fusion pipeline has started. So I'll be back once this has been completed. Till the time I'll pause this video. Yeah, after 4 minutes 37 seconds it got completed and the status is succeeded. So to cross check, we will go into this data BigQuery. We will just refresh it, and if you see this data proc cluster, once that is done, our data proc cluster has been deleted. So once that is succeeded, right, data proc cluster has been deleted. So now we will see whether that BigQuery as the target data or not. So demo fusion third, this is the table, and we will execute a query to see we have 9 records and all the other transformations whatever we did, right? So we can find everything inside this BigQuery table. It is taking some time to load. Yeah, so just click on this and query on it. So execute run and so if you see, first 4 column is like this is there, and gender FM, that is also there, and if you see shortman fib, this is in uppercase. So rest all the other columns we dropped it. So yeah, this is here. Once this is done, you can close this and you can delete this data fusion instance which we created. That is most important because it will be it is charged, so we have to delete that instance as well. We have to make sure that we are deleting that instance, and we are make sure that data proc meto info notebooks, all those things are present inside this bucket detail as well. So we can delete this bucket itself, and you can drop this BigQuery instance. Once after this demo is done, I'll be deleting all my instances which I created. So the same way. So I hope you learned something new from this video, and I'll meet you in the next video with new informative information about Google Cloud Platform and that services. So if you have any doubts, any questions, please post that in the comment section. I'll take a look at it and reply as soon as possible. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe to Cloud and AI Analytics. Until then, I'll meet you in the next video with an interesting content. It's bye from Vignesh. Happy learning.